My name's Jacob Preston, and you clicked on this video because you're sick and tired of smoking weed, but you don't fully know how to quit. Part of you wants to, and on the other hand, part of you wants to stay that stoner because it's become part of you. Well, my brother, look no further because this video, how to quit weed. First of all, a bit about me, my story. Why am I in a position to help you? Well, because I was in the trenches. I was smoking weed since 13. I thought it was cool, and then before long I was hooked and it became part of who I was. It became my escape. I loved it. I couldn't think of anything better to do than just smoke and just doss about, play video games, eat food. At 16, I was more stoned than I was sober, and I didn't really care. I didn't really give a shit. It was me against the world. I was just smoking. Fuck it. Why not? Who's to tell me not to? And then at 19, I hit rock bottom and I began to just turn my life around. And fast forward now, a few years later, and I've never been happier, more alive, have more vigor running through me. Never been, just alive, really. How did I do that? And more importantly, how can you? First of all is recognition. You have a problem. And me saying that has probably hit something. Part of you's like, no, I don't have a problem. I like weed. I can quit when I want. But another part of you's like, yeah, I kind of do. And that's the hardest part, admitting that you have a problem, because I remember I stopped smoking weed and I was trying to bring my friends up. I was trying to help them see it, but some of them couldn't. It was like, I can quit, I just don't want to, because it's just almost too painful. And I don't blame them, and I don't blame me, because I probably said something similar to this as well. It's just too painful for you to admit it, because it's admitting that, it's admitting that you don't have control over this, that you are falling short, and that's hard. That's hard because it's almost, weed has become part of your identity, and it's admitting that you yourself are in the wrong. And that's one of the hardest things to do for someone that's probably slightly addicted to weed and humans in general. So the fact that you even quit on this video is recognition that you have a challenge in your life that you want to solve. So well done. I respect it. And you've come to the right place. Okay, the first step is to create a vision. I know you've heard it all before, this, that, set goals, but this is not some smart target setting goal in school. This is like, what do I want my life to be? Because so often we are just coast through life because we haven't actually thought about what we want to achieve. So sit down. Where could I be in the next 5 years if everything went ideally? What would I have? Who would I be hanging around with? How do I act? And write it down. Humans, we're predators. We need something to aim at. We need a target. And when we do, we start seeing the world in relation to that goal. Now look, you may want to smoke weed all day. You may want to be like Wiz Khalifa and chill with Snoop Dogg. And if that's your life, go ahead, click off this video. It's not for you. It's for the people that are hungry to change their life and just become something powerful. And they know that weed is getting in the way. But once you have this, you'll know even more that weed is not for you, because you'll start seeing the world in relation to that goal. And you'll start seeing that weed is not a part of the picture. So write it down, the vision. And then we go over here to battle. Now that you've got something to aim at, you now want to start going to war with that part of you that isn't aligned with that vision. That part of you that is whispering at you, using this romantic language. I'm getting ahead. But it's you versus you, right? No one else is involved. No one is responsible for your life but you. And you could be a victim. You can be like, systems again. Stop it. I was there. I was like, it's probably why you smoke weed in the first place. I just need to smoke weed. Chill out. Fuck that. It's you against you. You're the reason you're in this position, because you have chosen to just smoke weed all the time and just look past all of the negative effects because you're like, weed's not addicted. And the weed's not addicted, but you're smoking every day. Come on, bro, wake up. It's you versus you. And in you, you've got an angel. The angel is your higher self saying like, come on, Jacob, come on, you're not meant for this. You're meant for more. I know you can be great. Then you got the devil, which is saying, fuck that. Boring. Light up a joint. Let's play some video games. Let's eat some food. Pleasure. Hedonism. Let's fucking live, man. Fuck that guy. But where have you got to listening to this devil that uses romantic language? Come on, you deserve it. They were a dick, school, fuck, teachers, just smoke a joint, it'll be fine, video games, forget about it. Bullshit. Yeah, the devil uses romantic language. Be aware. Be aware of the romantic language creep in. And often the angel's quiet. It's like, come on, don't do this. Or it's just simple, yes, no. Discernment is key. There's many voices in our head. It's even crazy for me to say this. Opposing forces trying to pull you this way or that. And discerning which one wants the best for you, which is almost your higher self within you, calling you to greater heights, and listening to it and acting on it. Such as for me, it was going to the gym. Come on, Jacob, like fucking go to the gym. Stop smoking all day, go to the gym. And the more I listened to that voice, the less powerful this one became, and the more I took back control over my own life and began to achieve. Discernment is key. But then you've also got to set standards, right? Okay, I'm listening to this voice and this and that, but I'm hearing this voice, but still like temptation is hard, man. So set standards, right? A set of standards, negotiate with yourself. Okay, I love weed, so let me just box it into this period and go by that rule. So there's an extra guardrail around weed because let's be real, you are a bit addicted. You know, they say weed's not addictive, but it is. Set standards, extra guardrails. I only smoke on Saturdays. That's a guardrail. And you will fail. You will come short of these standards. You will fail along this journey, but victory happens after many, many defeats. You just keep on going and you win battles here and there. And you keep on going, you never give up. And then you turn the tide of the war. And then before long, this angel has won more and more and more, and you're starting to look like a different person, and you've got out the slump of this state that you've been in, and you're starting to pick up real momentum. And you're beginning to change your identity one battle at a time. So weed is part of your identity, but then you're slowly removing it, and you're replacing your identity with parts and wisdom from the angel, whether it be going to the gym, or it can be something as simple as putting your shoes away when you come in. You're building that discipline, you're building that muscle to listen to the part of you that knows what's best for you. And it's you, it's not what anyone else is saying, but it's from within inside you, that deep part of you that is calling you to come to greater heights. Listen to that part. Change your identity one battle at a time. And then boom, you keep on going, momentum, more gym, less weed, fucking before you know it, you don't even really want to smoke weed anymore. And you're winning more and more. I nearly died there. But it's not one in a week, nor a month, not even a year. It's one in the micro battles, the small battles where you come in, you've had a hard day at work and you're just catting out for a joint to just escape and just release. And there's one that, you know what? No, I'm not going to tonight. You might feel a bit cold turkey, a bit like, shit, I just want a joint. No. Go have a ginger beer. I like ginger beer. It's like Marmite, love it or hate it. Go have something that you'd enjoy. Perhaps like a fucking donut. Just take your mind away from weed. And you can sort out the donut problem later on. And before long, your very identity of who you are has changed to the point where when someone offers you a joint, you don't even want the joint anymore. And in fact, to be honest, your whole life will begin to change because you will begin to realize that weed had so much of an impact on your life. You will even begin to stop hanging out with your so-called friends because you realize that a lot of what was bonding you was just getting stoned and just escaping the world together. Wow. And that's something. please, I implore you, you can fucking do it. You're powerful. You've got great power within you. And weed suppresses it. Weed suppresses your spark. Weed suppresses this because the angel is meant to, your higher self is meant to call you to greater heights. And smoking weed is the most dangerous because it just allows you to get complacent. It allows you to get complacent and be comfortable with being a fucking loser. And that's probably one of the reasons why you smoke, is to just drown out that voice that knows, come on, Jacob, like, we're not doing anything with our life here. Come on, like, what? I've got this ambition, and you're just sitting around doing nothing. Oh, I just smoke a bit of weed, and that voice dulls. It dulls until your fucking life becomes so shit that you have no choice but to start listening to this voice. So use this video as a wake up. A wake up to sort your life out, because you have great power, and go and start achieving in the world. Thank you.